Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn the importance of articles and how articles can change the meaning of words. And we're going to learn to avoid some mistakes. So let's get started. Let's listen to a clip.
What's a bark?
It's a sound that a dog makes.
It's the protective outer covering of a tree trunk. Oh, okay, sorry.
Wait a second. She's right and he's wrong. If someone asks you, what is a bark? You're going to think about a dog's bark. Ruff, ruff. Because that's countable. We use an article in that case. I heard a bark, a dog's bark. But if someone says, what's bark? Well, that's different. That's the skin of the tree. Bark, the skin of the tree, is not countable. Because it doesn't have an article, I know what it means. What is bark? Well, that's the skin of the tree. But what is a bark? That's the sound of a dog. The article changes the meaning. So, a bark is the sound of a dog. Ruff, ruff. And bark is the skin of a tree. Let's practice. What is a bark? That's right. A bark is the sound of a dog barking. So, what is bark? That's right. Bark is the skin of a tree. Bark is not countable. There's no when you're talking about trees. So keep watching to learn about more words like this where the article can change the meaning of the word. So the question is, why are articles so important? Because sometimes they can change the meaning of a word. Let's take a closer look. Example, the word mold. If I say this is a mold versus this is mold, they are two completely different ideas. Example, this is mold. If I use mold in a non-countable way with no article, no this is mold, we're talking about a form of fungus. This is mold. But if I say this is a mold and I use the article this is a mold. It's completely different. A mold is used to form objects. This is a mold. Example, this is mold. And it's very difficult to clean mold. It's hard to clean. Let's practice. Is this mold? That's right, this is mold. Is it hard to clean mold? That's right, it's hard to clean mold. And this is a mold. A mold is used to form objects. Let's practice. What is this? Is this a mold? That's right, this is a mold. And what is a mold used for? Is a mold used for forming objects? That's right, a mold is used for forming objects. What about this word, iron? If I say an iron, and I use an article, an iron is different from iron. They have different meanings.
What is this? Say it right now. Did you just say iron? No. The right way to pronounce is, attention, iron. Iron. This is iron. Iron Man, not iron. Iron.
If I say this is iron, I'm talking about the metal. It's a form of metal. This is iron. It's not countable. There's no article. There's no an. This is iron. But if I say this is an iron, I'm talking about this. This is an iron. This is countable. I have to use the article an. This is an iron. Example, I have an iron. I have an iron to iron clothes. Iron is a verb too. I have an iron to iron my clothes. Let's practice. Do you have an iron? Very good. And do you use an iron to iron clothes? That's right, you use an iron to iron clothes. And this is iron with no article. You're talking about the metal. It's a type of metal. Iron. Example, this is iron. It's a skillet, and the skillet is made of iron. It's not countable. There's no article. Let's practice. Is this iron? That's right. This is iron. It's an iron skillet. Is an iron skillet made of iron? That's right. An iron skillet is made of iron. So remember, articles are very important. It can change the meaning of a word. Examples, this is mold. It's not countable. There's no article. And this is a mold. It's a different thing, and it's countable. We use the article a. This is a mold. And this is an iron. It's countable. We have to use the article an. This is an iron. And this is iron. It's not countable. There's no article. It's a different thing. This is iron. It's a type of metal. Today we're looking at groups of things. Nouns that represent groups of things. They're not countable, so no a and no plural. Example, furniture. We cannot say a furniture, and you cannot say furnitures. The best option is some. I need to buy some furniture. Let's practice. Do you have a lot of furniture?
No, I don't have a lot of furniture.
Do you need to buy some furniture?
Yes, I need to buy some furniture.
Do you have a lot of furniture? Do you need to buy some furniture? Very good. Furniture is not countable, but if you really need to count it, you can say a piece. This is a piece of furniture. This is an expensive piece of furniture. Is this an expensive piece of furniture?
Yes, this is an expensive piece of furniture.
Is this an expensive piece of furniture? Very good. Luggage is not countable. We cannot say a luggage or two luggages. The best option is some. I have some luggage. If you want to count luggage, you can say a bag. One bag, two bags. You can say a suitcase, two suitcases. But luggage is some luggage. Do you have any luggage?
Yes, I have some luggage.
Do you have any luggage? How many bags do you have?
I have 2 bags and 3 suitcases.
How many bags do you have? Very good. Baggage is also not countable. We cannot say 1 baggage or 2 baggages. Some baggage is the best option. Also, baggage is a word they use with airlines and airports. It's not the conversational word we use. We say luggage. They say baggage, but it's the same thing, and it's not countable. So they use the word baggage at the airport. And if you want to count, it's 1 bag, 2 bags, 1 suitcase, 2 suitcases. Do you need to check your baggage?
Yes, I need to check my baggage.
How many bags do you have?
I have 2 bags and 3 suitcases.
Do you need to check your baggage? How many bags do you have? Very good. Equipment is not countable. We cannot say 1 equipment and 2 equipments, and you cannot say an equipment or a good equipment. Some equipment is the best option. We have some playground equipment. If you need to count equipment, use a piece. This is a large piece of equipment. Trash and garbage are not countable. No a trash, no a garbage. No trashes and garbages. Some trash or some garbage is the best option. There is some trash. Is there any trash on the floor?
Yes, there is some trash on the floor.
Is there any trash on the floor? Very good. Remember, for both positive and negative, we can say a lot of. It's always correct. Is there a lot of trash in the street?
Yes, there is a lot of trash in the street.
Is there a lot of trash in the street? Very good. If you need to count trash or garbage, you say a piece. A piece of trash. a piece of garbage. Junk is not countable. You cannot say a junk or two junks. Some junk is the best option. There is some junk in the yard. Is there any junk in the yard?
Yes, there is some junk in the yard.
Is there any junk in the yard? Very good. How much junk is there?
There is a lot of junk.
How much junk is there? Very good. So if you want to count junk, we say a piece of junk. A piece of junk can be an old car, or if you have an old sofa, it's a piece of junk. Is this car a piece of junk?
Yes, this car is a piece of junk.
Is this car a piece of junk? Very good. Stuff is not countable. We cannot say a stuff or two stuffs. Some stuff is the best option. There is some stuff in the room. Is there any stuff in the room?
Yes, there is some stuff in the room.
Is there any stuff in the box?
Yes, there is some stuff in the box.
Is there any stuff in the room? Is there any stuff in the box? Very good. Is there a lot of stuff in the closet?
Yes, there is a lot of stuff in the closet.
Is there a lot of stuff in the closet? Very good. So, stuff is not countable. We don't say a stuff. You can count things, but not stuff. You can say a lot of things or a lot of stuff. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.